This video was sponsored by the Ben Shoes. Please check out the links in the description below. Hey there tech heads, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be looking at some of the reasons why you should think of getting an iPhone. Surprising, right? Yeah, I know. So iPhones are great and all, and I'm sure that with the announcement of the iPhone SE 2020, a lot of people are starting to consider getting an iPhone. But if you want to get one, it's all well and good, it's great actually, but I feel like we need to know why we should get an iPhone rather than it's the best, which is the default excuse a lot of people would give you. So we're gonna look at a couple of reasons actually. So the first reason you should get an iPhone is the ease of use. The ease of use of iOS. iOS is pretty user friendly actually, because everything is all laid out in the home screen for you. Like, you don't have to go rooting through different menus in order to turn on different settings and so on and so forth. Yes, of course there are some settings which have been hidden, but I mean not as much as Android. There are no developer options for you to toggle and so on and so forth. So yeah, if you're someone who does not like to change a lot about how your phone looks or how your phone performs, like you just want something that's going to work for you easily, then definitely get an iPhone. Now, the second reason you should get an iPhone is Fluidity. While iPhones aren't necessarily the most powerful phones out there, they sure do feel like they are. They have a high touch response rate, coupled with the fluidity of iOS and the bionic chips which Apple use. You'll hardly ever find your device lagging at all. Something most Android users tend to face a couple of times, at least once, while using their phones. So yeah, that's the second point. It's just very fluid. The next reason you need to get an iPhone would be security. Now, I'm not saying that Android devices are not secure, but from Touch ID to Face ID to download restrictions, then definitely Apple is always prioritizing the security of its customers, even if it comes at the cost of a little bit of freedom. So yeah, Apple is always keeping your security at heart, and if you always want to feel like your device is safe and secure, then go ahead and get an iPhone. Another reason you would want to get an iPhone is because iPhones tend to retain their value so much better than Android devices do. An iPhone released 2 years ago would still sell for very close to the original selling price. Meanwhile, an Android device released 2 years ago would sell for less than half of its original selling price. So in case you would like to resell your phone, or if that's something that's important to you, then definitely you would want to get an iPhone because it retains its resale value very well. And finally, what we've all been waiting for, or what we've all been waiting to hear, drumroll please. The cameras. Yes, the cameras. iPhones have the most convenient and easy to use cameras amongst almost any device, amongst almost any smartphone. iPhone cameras tend to even rival some point and shoot cameras that we have out there, some DSLR cameras. I'm not saying they're better, but you can take some professional looking photos with iPhone cameras. Yes, there are Android devices with good cameras as well, but iPhone cameras tend to turn out breathtaking photos with the minimum amount of effort required. All you need to do is take your phone, point it at a subject and shoot, and you will be amazed by the results. And it's consistent, like I said. So first time you take a picture, second time, the third time, it's all gonna give you that same breathtaking results, especially if it's a more recent iPhone. Yeah, the cameras. And a bonus reason why you might want to get an iPhone is because of the software updates. This is a problem which most Android devices have. Most OEMs like Samsung, for example, only turn out major software updates for 2 years, but iPhones, they tend to get more major software updates. They're updated for like 5 or 6 years, I'm not sure exactly, but if your device starts with iOS 12, then you'd be guaranteed to get up till at least iOS 17 or iOS 18, for example. So this is a point where iPhones get the win, also software updates. So think about that if it's very important to you as well. If you always want your phone to be up to date and you want to use this phone for a prolonged period of time. Alright guys, so like I said earlier, this video was brought to you by the Ben Shoes. and we're fortunate enough to have the CEO himself with us today. Mr. CEO, do you have anything to say?
Good day, guys. This is Okichukwu Ebenezer.
He forgot his
You
name.
should have told me to be formal. Okay,
I
guys.
didn't say it before.
Okay, guys. I just want you guys to watch his videos, tech PhD videos. I want you to like, I want you to comment, I want you to subscribe, and also even share these videos to your loved ones on your WhatsApp status and all that.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. CEO.
Yes.
And I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, which phone are you currently using?
Okay, your boy. Eventually, after 2 years, your boy upgraded to,
Nevertheless, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
Please make sure to like, subscribe, and do everything that he said you should do. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace. We don't speak pigeon on my channel. We don't speak pigeon on my channel. Why you not tell me?